Hi everyone, my name's Kathy. Welcome to my frugality channel, Skint Living UK. Today I've had the plumber in to fit me new bathroom sink. This is what my bathroom used to look like when I first moved in 2020, and I put it off for ages before renovating it. It was low on the list of priorities. I do a bit of DIY to save some money. So this was a very low and small tin bath, an old toilet that was all stained and disgusting, and a little teeny tiny sink that the sink was all gunky and disgusting. The tiles, if you can see, I think the 80s, maybe 90s at best. A knackered old mirror. Toilet roll holder falling off the floor, blue tiles on the floor. The window needed replacing, and the door needed replacing. So what I did was I gutted it bit by bit, chipping the tiles off. So there was workmen over the road totally renovating the whole house. I got them to take out the bath, toilet and sink for me because I'm unable to do plumbing anymore. I used to do plumbing myself, but I can't do it anymore because my hands are too sore, as my arthritis has got worse over the years. But I do a lot of DIY regardless of that. So once they'd taken that out, I started working on the bathroom. So what I did was I gutted each wall a bit of time, bagged it up. So that took me a few weeks to do. Same with the floor tiles. Then I built it all back up again. I tanked it with like blue tanking paint that you sort of prime and seal it so that it sort of waterproofs it. And then I tiled it. I got tiles from B&Q, a toilet and a bath online, and recently a sink. So here's the end result. So if you can see the difference. I'll put the lights on. There you go. So when we moved in, there was already tongue and groove on the ceiling. So I kept it in situ and painted it. I put some tongue and groove on one wall to sort of tie the theme together. I bought a cheapy corner cabinet online just to put some knickknacks on and make it look pretty. These marble look tiles are from B&Q. I think I bought 5 packets of them. I bought a nice blind from eBay. All the little knickknacks are thrifted. The plants are self-propagated. So I've took these tiles up to the ceiling. This wall I've sort of made it look marbly. Here's me. Yeah. This cabinet I found in the street. It was like a red mahogany colour, and the back was rotten, so I took the back off and put tongue and groove on. I had little bits left over from the kitchen, and I painted it all black with the exterior paint I had left over from the front of the house being painted. The bath came from eBay. It was on sale. eBay had a discount voucher and I got top cash back. So the bath cost me 200 and something. It wasn't much. It's a roll top bath with claw feet. The floor's a bit mucky. I need to brush it because the workmen have just gone. These tiles were from Wicks. They're a grey wood look. I know grey's not trendy anymore, but these tiles literally sat in my house for 2 years before we did it. These grey tiles were also from B&Q. Metro tiles are called Trenty tiles, Trentie, in grey. Just wanted to break up all the marble. This side is marble as well, up to the ceiling. All the way down. So the bath is a bit short there because the next size up was too big. I love the feet. And today they've just fitted this sink. I've gone for a traditional looking sink because I've got a traditional toilet with the little back gallery. So I thought I'll get a sink with a gallery on as well. So it took 3 of them to get it up because like she had to hold it and put it in place. So I'm debating whether there's a box of pipes in. I know I need a box of pipes in behind the toilet there, definitely. So we'll see how that goes. I'll get, I'm hoping there'll be some skirting board left over from the living room when I finished it. We'll see. But I'll probably have to buy a piece just to tidy it all up. But yeah, I've bought a nice mix of shower taps. They were on eBay, discount, sale, top cashback. Nice bamboo shower tray, soap dish and all the knickknacks were thrifted. This little grey dish was like 50p, for example. This fossil, I think that was from Scarborough. The cup my son bought me because it's got black hats on. So over the tap, over the sink here, I showed you recently my little toothbrush holder and soap dish. This is why I wanted a little one. You can put soap on there, but I just wanted something a bit different. And this is obviously vintage, probably 50s, 60s. So I'll put that up tomorrow. But I'm just so pleased that the sink's up now, and the same plumbers are coming back next week to change my tap in my kitchen because my tap in my kitchen's trashed. It's leaking, and I bought a nice copper one months ago, so they're going to install that for me next week. So that'll be great. He said maybe Friday because they're still working on this house. They're doing all kinds of work on another house a few miles away. So they all stopped to come to do me sink in then because it was like a little half hour and he couldn't do it on his own. But like I said, I can't do plumbing anymore. But at least it's got the inline valves on, so if you can turn it off there without having to turn it off at the stopcock or in the street. But overall, I think it's looking lovely. And compared to what it used to like, it just felt rotten and mingy and you couldn't use it. Now everything's all clean, fresh and new. So when I put the house up for sale, I'm hoping someone will think, oh, this looks nice. I'll get that. Yeah. So I'm really pleased with the result. So I've chunked it, I've done it bit by bit. Like I bought a toilet one time, then I bought the bath one time, I bought the sink recently. So it's just, and the blinds and separately and the shelf, it's just all being bit by bit. And I've got these retro plant hangers and the shell ones from the 70s. Little shell ones, supposed to seem fitting. And my lovely picture that I got of the Edwardian lady that looks like she's in Yorkshire and Scarborough. That'll be going up in the hall outside here. So yeah. So I've got a salvage door for here and the box bedroom, which you've probably seen on lots of videos. Got them on eBay, they were 40 quid for the two. This is the box room. You've probably seen this on lots of videos. I love this room. This is the first room I've completed. With lots of vintage finds, free tongue and groove from a neighbour. Curtains and stuff from the charity shop, same with the lampshade, same with the little corner cupboard. I think the only new things is the bed and the mattress. This throw I made, this actual quilty looking one was on eBay. Cushions I made. Bought this vintage pillowcase a while back, just thought it was really pretty. And a new radiator cover to make it look nice. And a little whatnot in the corner with all my plants on. So, after I've had the taps done in the kitchen, I'm going to get a fella out to do the doors because he needs to do these 2 doors and my bathroom downstairs. I got a shower room downstairs. The door needs doing there because it needs trimming at the bottom and rehanging. So I need him to do those doors for me. So I'm lucky because my son, who lives with me, went halves with me on this. So I'm hoping my son, who lives in Scotland, will go halves with me on paying for the fella to change the tap. And I'll show you all that when that's done. So it's nice, I've got the little box room done, the bathroom's done, just got to get the doors done. The hall's been painted, I've got washing everywhere, done a load of washing today. New carpet down. I've just got to do the stairs. I haven't done the stairs carpet yet, and I've got to take up tomorrow. I've got to take up the rest of my bedroom carpet because Bulky Bobs are coming to collect the bags on Thursday. So I've got to get going now and do it. But yeah, I'm so pleased. I ordered brackets for this. They're like the traditional brackets that you use to hang it up your sink. But when they come, I thought, oh, they're too small. So please like, share and subscribe. And bye for now. And last little look. Yay! Looks like a bathroom.